Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. It is time for Builder Plus, baby. Honestly, I kind of look forward to Builder Plus now. I went through a very long downtime, very long valley with Builder Plus where I was very unhappy with it, and now I am ready. I'm excited. Pretty fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. Let's get into it, shall we? Hope you're doing well today. What is it today? Saturday? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. For yourself, it should be Sunday. I am doing alright. I appreciate your asking. Go ahead and let this build so I can rent it. Although actually we have the house, I shouldn't have let it build because it's probably worth more. It's worth like 20 gold. I don't know if it's worth it or not. You can solve that one out for yourself if you so desire. Not enough gold. Why would I do this to myself? Why am I like this? Anyway, I'm doing alright. Hanging in there, you know the drill. I have not much to tell you. I've been kind of feeling, I've talked about my sort of unease with playing Ratropolis. Unease, not really the right word. I enjoy playing Ratropolis, but I do also wonder if my time could be spent in another manner that may be better. I don't know. For now, no plans to change anything, but at some point, I wonder if I will end up moving on from Ratropolis. It may not be a bad idea. I'm gonna grab the slinger. Probably after they finish all of the leader pluses is when I will look to the skies and sea, and also when I'll consider moving on. That's probably your when the leader pluses are done. I'll probably start to look towards moving on from this game. I'm not feeling burnt by any means. It's a very low commitment, low amount of time spent on this game per day, but I have interest to try other things on the channel and see what I enjoy and what I do not enjoy, what you guys enjoy and what you do not enjoy. However, I don't really have the time right now to add in more content. I already feel like I'm, 4 videos a day is enough. It's going to be going down a little bit because the Monster Train discussion series is coming to a close. We're going back to like 3 videos and then 4 videos every other day on the days where I'm doing Neon Abyss. Emote? Not bad for renting. I think it's okay to play this and just have it there for renting. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's a slinger. I can't select all of them because he's a slinger, of course. I lost a guard there. Not the end of the world, I don't think. I'll take the advisor. Assault captain? Ooh, buddy. Technically speaking, with assault captain, we just win the game. Because I could just do this, right? Let's see if I can just do this. Nah, it's way too much clicking. I don't have the patience for that. I have no desire to click that many times. But yeah, overall, I think the thing that I've talked about the most as having interest in moving into is probably Magic the Gathering. Will I actually? That's a better question. Uncertain is the answer. I don't know. I'll at least try it out. I have plans to, depending on when the Monster Train update hits and all of that. Will determine whether or not I go into trying out Magic the Gathering or not. Have Cranberry teach it to me. We shall see. For now, I'm just gonna stay with what we're doing and maybe try out some new stuff down the line. But we'll see. I could use some houses. Good to grab a wall here. And Ignite's a nice long-term insurance. This card is kind of really useful. Sorry, I clicked off. Market I probably want to grab. I'm gonna hold off on the Ignite. Go to the right here. I just want to wait until I have a better, feeling timing for it, right? When I have a building to play off of it. I don't really want to spend that money, especially when I'm about to take double houses. Even though the double houses are less impactful because of lumber mill, etc., etc., there's a lot of reasons either way. You can make your decision for yourself on what you think is better. Oh god. Please. There we go. I'm just gonna make use of the assault captain while I have the time. It's probably a good idea for our overall survival. Watermill? I'm not so enthused about Watermill. Now, this of course was always a risk when I played this very put all my eggs on one side plan. The boss just appears on the right side and then I'm doomed, but we're just gonna cheese it. Just gonna, you know. Hope you don't mind this noise real quick. Oh, I can't do it until he gets past the wall, of course. Oh, hey, there you go. See? No big deal at all. With Assault Captain, and look, if you don't like that I'm doing that, tell the devs. Call the cops. They can't un-Assault Captain cheese me, right? What are they gonna do? Cancel this win, manually enter into my save and tell me no? I don't think so. If they do, I mean, sure, I guess you got me, but fine. I'm gonna use the Assault Captain to the fullest extent of my powers here until they fix it. Because why should I not? It's been in the game for a while now, too. Like, I think it was added in with Builder Plus, right? It's not like they haven't had time to fix it. You got for me, Drawing Studio. Trebuchet? Excellent. Always glad to see one of those bad boys. Do the guards movement again. I'm not going to do it too much with guards, I'm just going to get them to 10. Plus they get the bonus space so that they don't get killed, but, you know, it's all about that initial stacking, and this makes our initial stacking a lot cleaner. I'm okay. Lurker would be fun. I do like an asymmetrical defense with Lurker. Yeah, I think so. I'll do it. I could take the house, but I'm going to do the Lurker plan instead. We should be fine to survive until he's good. We're probably going to aim for... Is there a rock here? No, there's a rock here. Probably aim for a setup around here. I don't know. Hard to say. We need a lot of walls. I need a lot of money so I can buy those walls. Just gonna buy them when I can. Builder Plus does require more of my focus. This is probably not going to be a super banter-heavy episode. I don't really have much to tell you either today, as is often the case. It's just another average day. We got one of the walls. This is acceptable to me. I don't think we can accept Purificate here. So we're going to power out in one direction until we hit the edge. Not the edge, but we're going to power out until we hit the Lose Your Gold event. Oh, I didn't even realize I almost missed this. A watchtower seems like a solid grab here. I don't know where I'll put the watchtower, but I do want one. I'm gonna go in here with the intention to buy a wall. Open this up. Granary? No thank you. So I want to have the money to buy a wall, basically. I think I'm going to expand one time to the left with the next wall. And then with that, I'm going to put the watchtower down. We're just going to have that be our temporary left side stopping point. And then on the right side, we're going to power out until I'm in a position I'm happy with. Yeah, I think that's going to be our plan. No, I don't even... Do I want any of this stuff? Yeah, this is fine. Land tax was a solid pick there, but I want to get this wall down. Do this. Where's the wall, though? I don't really feel great about the attack plus here. I guess it's not bad, right? We lose one removal, but I don't need the removal, so it's fine. Take a house. I just don't have a ton of units down, but it's okay. I think it's solid at least. Building advisor here. I think that I talked about it a few episodes ago. It was like probably a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. I don't actually remember, but I think that on that one you go building greater than economy, greater than skill, greater than military. In my opinion, your mileage may vary. Catapult's okay, right? Just use it on the left side for a little more safety. Continue our asymmetric defense plan with a catapult there. And we're okay. Weasel barrels will be very awkward if they are our foe. So my plan here is to not fight weasel barrels. Very simple. Just don't. When you get offered the chance to not fight weasel barrels, just don't. Monster Train, just don't fight sweep this game, just don't fight weasel barrels. Easy peasy. Shooting range is really good. I was gonna take the territory expansion, but shooting range is solid here. I think that 2 shooting ranges is actually a reasonable line to a victory. The damage increases are seemingly enough. 30 seconds? How long do I have? 30 seconds? It's fine. Just drop this bad boy. Because we can throw an extension on this now, and then this will set our trebuchet up to one-shot everything in the late game. It'll set these buildings up to hold for a lot longer. It makes like 2 ballistas kill bosses. Earthquakers become a lot better. It's overall very solid. Ignite is now worth it. I do want to grab that wall as well. If I could, please. Will I be able to? It's going to be close. I don't want to spend this ignite. I want to... I'm probably going to have to pause here. I don't pause often in this game, but pausing to sneak around those animations, it's worth it. I'll drop a rock here. Don't forget that I can kill my own units with trebuchet. I have done it on accident and then went, oh no. Masonry would be nice. Apartment would also be nice. Expensive, but worth it. Okay, I need to micro you boys back. I think we're okay here. Yeah, we're fine. If this is Weasel Barrels, we might be in an awkward spot a little bit, but we're okay, probably. I'm gonna say no to the masonry, I suppose. Oh, wait. I can just drop this wall, of course. And Woodcutter's doing great work for us. I didn't even think about him making our buildings even cheaper than they already are. Can lose my 32 gold here. We're skating by on the economy. Barrels? No barrels. Shields. Oh, nice. Shields are very good. We're gonna let them stack up and then just trebuchet the whole wave. Yeah. Pretty reasonable plan here. And then I think we're going to... Another lumber mill wouldn't be the worst. I'm gonna grab a house here. Oh, the noise is about to be really bad, I'm sorry. I can't stop it. Please tell me you stop here. No, they don't stop here. Okay, there we go. They'll one-shot now, which is solid. Good enough anyway. I'll lose 4 tax, that's fine, it's fine. We're hanging in there. Hanging tough. I think this is the end of the plague as well. This boss is the bad one. I don't like this boss. I don't like these pickups either. I'm just gonna wanna... As long as it doesn't break my trebuchet, right? It is just kinda... Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, yeah. Not great. Not my preferred outcome there. However, the guards with Assault Captain did enough there. I'd really not be pressing that button when I don't have the money for it. Oh, hey, that's kinda awkward. I don't like that at all. Uh-oh. I guess at least it triggered Assault Captain, but we're gonna take a lot of losses off of that. That's a little awkward. Boys, you're gonna have to overcome here. Please? Okay, I'm gonna pull out here. Run. Grab a pike rat and hope we're okay. This is tough. This is tough. 3, 2, 1. It's okay. It's tough because the next wave is coming already, but, you know, hopefully our boys here are able to handle this and we can get this wall up at least. Please, thank you. This is like that slow slide off the edge though. He broke my trebuchet and then we're just kind of sliding here. The variance on this map, of course, is potentially okay, but this could also be the end of times. Gonna, you know, again, cheese to overcome the unfortunate circumstances here that we are facing. And we're gonna hope that this is enough. It's the shields that are the big problem here, but I think it's okay. I should be redrawing. I shouldn't just be sitting here frozen like this. I'm just, you know, a little concerned. Fire rat I don't think we want at this point. This is that Builder Plus slide that you fall into, though, where we fell just a little behind, and now we're just consistently slightly behind. And the game is going to slide me off the edge into death here, most likely. Because I need them to give me a little time. Masonry, solid. We need, like, the Assault Captain is all that's keeping us in this one. Grab the extension here, move the boys up. Can I get this repaired in time? I think I can, just barely. And that's probably going to be enough to get us out of here. Not even looking at the left side. How's it looking? Fine, they're all dead. Good enough. I think we can stabilize, but also maybe not. I shouldn't have moved them up here because we're gonna just take a bunch of needless losses because their harpoons shoot forever. I'm gonna just put this here, I guess. I can't afford to put it anywhere else. Alright, we have 3 guards against the world. Can they do it? No, because there's shields. I think this is doom. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. I think it's just death. I think it's just death. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to spend this wall to upgrade here to hopefully buy ourselves enough time. Yeah, it's just really bad. It's kind of just over, I think. But like this is that slow slide. I talk about it a lot. You talk about it a lot. What can I do? Tell me what I can do differently here. Huh? What did I do wrong? What do I do differently? Oh, I don't know, man. Don't fight the coast. Don't have him hit my trebuchet. Put my trebuchet in a different position, I guess, is the answer. But, yeah, I hate the coast. Builder Plus on the coast just feels so bad, you know? It just feels so bad. It's literally just like, oh, well, the boss broke my trebuchet, which was my main boss killer for this early game, and we lost the game. It's just gonna be constantly sliding off here. Making sure this is Builder Plus. Losses like that, though, just make me go, yeah, I don't really want to play this game. That shit's annoying. It's frustrating. It's okay. We'll move on. It feels a little bad. It's like losing, he shoots 2 cannonballs, we lost the like 1 in a million. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but I'm just gonna say 1 in a million to make myself feel better. I thought about it too. I thought about when I didn't vocalize it, but I did think about potentially putting my trebuchet over here when I place it instead of out here, just in case to prevent that potential slide off the edge, but, you know, I didn't do it. Early game's looking a little rough for our income here, to say the least. Didn't get a building that I wanted to play to rent. Probably should have waited so that if we got something like Watermill, we could have played it without hurting ourselves too much, but I don't know. I do like that we start with Pike Rat now instead of the other choice, which was... what was it before? It was just Militia, right? I think Pike Rat's a lot better of a starter. Take Builder. Or House, rather. How much health does Pike Rat have? Yeah, 20. 4 extra health is a lot in this early game. I would say, anyway. Assault Captain, he did his best. I think that Assault Captain really is the most broken starting captain in this game. He's really busted. You just because you can just cheat, basically. Wait for this grain to finish, I think I can. Also, I'm just gonna rent a house so we have enough money to buy multiple things here. I want to get the wall, the mill, and the slinger. No watchtower, unless... can I afford it? Not quite. Close, though. Pretty close. Lumber mill is just a really high-value building. For 2 reasons. One of them being... like, reason A, it makes our houses way cheaper. Like, it halves the cost of houses. And reason B is that once we've played all of our units out, or all of our buildings out, we can just rent it. Cheese Market, get out of here. Nobody likes you, Cheese Market. It was a prank. I was pranked when I thought that I was going to like Cheese Market. I'm gonna rent here. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep renting the house while we have the time to. Alright. Solid. Good enough. I think that our start here is okay. I wouldn't hate taking the advisor, but... yeah. It's a good enough start because we have 3 houses down and we're about to go up to 5. We have the lumber mill. Oh no. Well, I'll take the random skill card. Yeah, that's just worthless. Unsurprising, but it's still sad. Would prefer if they didn't just force me to take a useless card there, however. It is the way of things. Get 2 more houses down. I don't have the money to power out a strong army here, it feels like. I'm gonna try and min-max our sides, I suppose. I think we have all the buildings done now. Yeah. Gonna try and just like maximize so that I don't have an army that's strong on one side, weak on the other, I suppose. However, it is often the case. But we're gonna try our best. I think that Slinger is a pretty strong starting pickup. Go ahead and probably remove the cheeses next over the grain. Because we took Slinger, it's gonna be pretty hard to ever hit a 2 cheese sort of hand, so we'll just go down to all hands being 0 cheeses. All my hands are made of cheese. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks like he's made of cheese. And other cheese-related pun memes. I mean, the first one was just me saying my hands are made of cheese. It's not a reference to anything. The moon, on the other hand, that one really is made of cheese from what I hear. That's what the astronaut said, I'm pretty sure. Hey, what the heck, it's all cheese? Always, cheese, then. Anyway. Just, I like to, after saying something that stupid, I like to just let the silence hang there for a second so you can really take a moment and go, what did he just say? And you can really soak in the absolute absurdity of whatever it is I just said. I like to let that silence sit there for just a little longer than is comfortable. Use the silence to my advantage. Can I get that wall down? That's gonna be helpful. Does he stop? No, he doesn't stop, but we at least split the rest of the enemies. I'm just gonna remove the last cheese. But I was a little concerned about this. I think that splitting the wave like this is going to help us a little bit more. You can stun the boss, by the way. I know this is something that we're talking about adding for Builder Plus. Or not Builder Plus, but for the pluses in general. So I'm glad to see they did it. 4-5-2... 4-1-2, okay. So I need more slingers on the left side. I need more units in general on the left side right now. But we can handle that, right? As the grains finish up, we'll use those for that purpose. Watchtower here is pretty good. I want to get it down... I like to just put it down and then stop expanding in one direction. And then power expand in the other, is what I would like to do. So I think we're going to do that here, actually. Just leave this wall broken and down, and we'll just power expand to the left. That's gonna be our line here. We'll upgrade... I like upgrading the guards, honestly. Giving them that extra 2 attack feels pretty solid to me. I'm gonna play grain, we need to play more units on the left. Okay. I'm ready to clear out this grain though, for sure. Next removal's going to grain, absolutely. This is an okay start. We have a pretty reasonably sized army here. Nothing too crazy, but nothing bad. Like a removal if you could. Although a second watchtower is pretty good. Just to really lock down the left or the right side here. I'm gonna go down to 5 cards though. I think that 5 cards is a little better. I don't have anything great to rent, I guess, is our big problem. Happy with whatever it upgraded there, so I just went for the upgrade. I don't really like leader level up on the builder. Maybe I should like it a little more than I do. Probably should. And grab a wall. Might grab the watermill just for something to rent, and then maybe in the late game I use it to work on an earthquaker. That seems okay. Early game it's a rental, and then late game maybe it's something a little better. I'm just gonna power our expansions to the left here. Because the right side's just gonna chill here with the watchtower, yeah. Okay, I don't feel bad about this one. The start feels good, however, waves 10 through 20 on the coast can rip you apart. Always. Like, it really is just non-stop brutality. It's quite tough. And this isn't the Scouts' Folly? What is this called? Scouts' Demand? Something like that? I think it's called the Scouts' Folly. The next event. The Wave 9 event. When this wave finishes, we get it. Alright. The Slingers, like, we have a pretty good stack here. Not enough gold, not enough population. Rent and then play a guard and a slinger on the 6-4-3. What do you got? 4-5-2? Okay, let's do it like that. And then we'll take the +2 attack again. I like that +2 attack path a lot more now. When I was starting out with this game, I thought that was just awful, and I haven't looked at it anymore other than, oh yeah, that seems really bad. But it actually seems, now that I've played with it, pretty good. Maybe not the best for the struggles we're facing here on the coast, because a lot of your guards end up dead anyway, but perhaps. Flame Tower! Oh ho ho ho! I'm gonna hold this Flame Tower and we're just gonna wait on it here. Yeah, look at that damage output. Ooh, buddy. So we're gonna try and power to the left here, and then put this Flame Tower down. Let's plan it out, right? I want to give myself enough space to be able to play a few 4-space buildings. I want to get a wall here, here. Probably want to play it out after 3 walls, which is gonna obviously be tough. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we're gonna still go for it. Oh yeah, extra wave time feels solid. We can just hold it for a while. I think that holding on to important buildings like this while we power our expansions out is fine. And I actually have to think about this, right? We want to plan ourselves out. This is only 3 space. We have 3 spaces everywhere. We want to leave 4 space slots open, right? I don't want to put 4 space here. I don't want to put a house here because this is a 4 space slot that we need to leave open for trebuchet or shooting range or whatever else. We only need 1 more wall and then we can plant this flame tower down. We are going to hit a lose all gold event here pretty soon. 763, and what's on the right here? Yeah, I'm gonna spend my money and then we're just gonna basically sit there with the walls in our hands. So we're just gonna wait a moment. I can do this, yeah. And we can just power out to the edge here. Oh no, I need 1 more wall. 1 more wall and then we can plant it. Redraw. Take our gold loss there, it's fine. Actually, I do just want you guys to stop moving. Oh well. We're going to... The thing I'm going to have to watch here is I need to make sure I leave enough pike rats alive, I suppose. Apartment? Library's really nice. Apartment's very expensive. It does end up eventually paying for itself if you think about it, right? This is a building that once you... I'm gonna grab it. It will end up paying for itself eventually. It just takes a while. What you got for me event-wise? Building advisor, settler, excellent. 160. So in 80 cycles of tax, which is 400 seconds, so in 6 minutes this building pays for itself. So roughly by wave 20 this building pays itself off, which is reasonable. Not counting the population gains as well. I'll drop this in a 3-space location like that. Don't put it here because that's a 4-space slot that we're leaving open. Okay, and then I'm going to set Flame Tower, and like we're going to set up here, and then we're going to put 1 more wall down over here, but we don't need to like rush that next wall. We do need to get it up 4 Weasel Barrels, I suppose, however. Not that big of a deal. Also, it looks like if you have enough slingers, you just stun lock the Weasel Harpooners before they get to fire. Interesting. We're gonna keep powering out the army here. We have a lot of population to spend, but hopefully we can. And we don't have a building that like, oh, if we lose this, we lose the game right now. Cooking station? Ah, too bad. This one feels right. Right, this one feels not bad. I do think that maybe the worker pickup I did in the last one was wrong as well. Oh hey, they actually just spawn anywhere, huh? I thought that those always spawned like on your screen, but it seems like the seeds just kind of spawn wherever. I didn't know that. Take this and use it for Potter. Oh, whoops. Okay, what are we losing? Oh, because they're getting pulled out, of course. Not that bad of a fight there, I would say. Okay, let's repair. Let's see if we can actually power out here, if I get a territory expansion. Nothing better. Blacksmith isn't the worst, but I'm just going to grab the territory expansion and we're going to push forward to the left. And the reason that I play like this is basically just because I'm greedy. I want to be able to have 4 space up against the wall, and I think that you want to have the rock be where you're placing your external buildings. Now this isn't the edge of the map here, right? Because that would be kind of awkward if this was. I guess we'll see here momentarily. If it is, we're just going to have to set up here. What is it? Nah, we got 1 more space. I thought we would have a little more space, and I was correct. Ooh, got that wall down just in time for the weasel barrel. Excellent. So weasel barrels are now on the field. It's fine. I think the flame tower is better to put in front, and then a ballista behind it is my prefer here. My preferred. Hey, you could ballista. And we get a wall. So the left side's basically set up here. We're more or less there. 773, 973. Okay. I'm fine with powering out on the left, or yeah, on the left here for now. We're about to make our transition into a defensive setup. I wouldn't mind picking up this oil storage in here, by the way, but it's not really feasible currently. And an epic. Oh, you're gonna offer me a ballista there? Well, I'm not gonna complain about a ballista there, let me tell you that. I am not gonna complain. I think it is a-okay for me to just grab money there as well. Ballista, maybe back one so I could put an ammo depot down, but I think this is fine. Okay. Good position here now. I think we're in a solid spot overall. Where am I going to stop on the right side? Probably here. Here is going to be our right side plan. We don't have to be super... We have a lot of space now because we took all of this already. So we're going to aim to set up here. So we need 1 more wall. And then we can plan our buildings. Actually, that broken. My mistake. Set the lumber mill down. I can't believe it gave us the perfect random epic building. Very kind. They can come back and threaten the city. Oh yeah, ammo depot I can just place behind it, because it doesn't affect the flame tower. I wonder if it's better to have it in front or behind. Hard to say. I don't really want any of this. Like, I don't really want to remove anything here. Maybe Potter? Maybe Pike Rat at this point. I'm just gonna pass this. I think we're fine as we are. We are losing Pike Rats, but that's fine. Maybe even good. I mean, it's not good necessarily, because I want them alive to just provide some sort of front lining. But the harpooners always pull from the back, I believe. Yeah. I love the new fire effect. Look at how nice that looks. I'll tell you, one thing, probably the thing I praise this game for the most is all of the little effects that they put into it, right? Like, look at that nice little fire. I like that. God, it is actually just the big stack of units over here pumping out the damage, huh? I do have a tendency to find myself purely relying on defensive buildings, but like having this big stack of units here is not a bad play either. Their damage output, I mean 10 guards all doing 5s. It's pretty solid. Got territory expansion for me in here? You do. You also have a blacksmith, but I'm just gonna grab that territory expansion so we can get set up on the right here. We can't quite get set up yet, but we're close. We are quite close to being in position here. We can't set up because I'll just get run down by weasel barrels. 1 more wall, 1 more ballista, and then actually I think we just win if we get those. If I can afford both of those before this wave is over, I think we win the game. I think the ballista's higher priority, and then if I can get that wall... I don't think I can. Just short. Unfortunate. Not that big of a deal, I suppose. Although my greed may kill me. That is possible. I might die here. It looks like we're okay. It's just there's a lot of we're gonna take a lot of hits here, but it's not the end of the world. It looks like. It's just the harpooners concern me as all. Right. Remember when purificate? Yeah. For some reason, I said the word, and I know that that's the correct word, and yet it still felt wrong. Remember when that used to just kill you on this map, though? I remember that. Ah, not enough gold. That might just be bad. I was hoping to get that ballista down ahead of harpoons. However, not quite. Our income is just a little shy. We're just short of getting it all down here. Let's plant it over here. Yeah, not quite enough. It's mostly a concern because the seashells end up blocking most. Like, the shields are really problematic. I used to say that they were the least concerning enemy on this map, but they might be the worst because they put you in this position. Yeah. I might actually have to set up here. I mean, I can't even afford to. But this is what this game... This is how you just slide off the edge right here, right? Yeah, we're getting kind of murked. The seashells are just killing me. I think we're going to have to plant a ballista in a bad spot to not die here, which is very unfortunate. But I guess we're just going to set up here and hope that it's alive. Hope we survive, basically. If the boss comes from this side, I think we'll die. Please shoot. Thank you. It's not enough, though. I think we might just still be dead. What a way to go out again. It really just takes one bad moment on this map for you to die instantly, huh? Like this image to die instantly. Because the left side, absolutely fine. And then one bad spawn of barrels and shields and you just get run down. Actually, we just watched a 21 population army get obliterated there. Without anything I can do, right? What do I do? What do I do about that? How do I stop that from happening to me? How do you stop that on this map? Oh! I said that I think you could probably reach a 100% win rate in this game if you play it long enough and try hard enough, but like, I do maybe take that back after watching that happen to me. Oh my god. At a 20 population army. I guess, no, I mean, I could have lived through that, right? I had to not greed. So, your takeaway there is don't greed. Just put the ballista down in the worst position. Don't go for the perfect setup. But, how does this happen? It's just kind of random, too, on if their target, if they happen to hit the seashells or not. Right? Because if you pick off those seashells, you just crush the entire wave. But, unfortunately not. I guess what you do is you don't put the wall down so that the enemy wave doesn't stack up like that. I thought I was going to be able to get the ballista out in time, but I didn't end up having enough money. So, like, there is something I can do about that, but it's kind of like... It's kind of counterintuitive and you have to think about it, and there's not a lot of time to think. I'm thinking I want to get that ballista down, so I'm putting the wall down to try and power out the ballista. However, I was unable to afford it. Yeah. Unfortunate. I guess I'll have to think about that in the future, but also, ugh, the coast. It's not something that I feel like I should have to think about, though, right? I have a 20 population army with a big damage steroid on all of them. It doesn't feel like I should be able to be killed in one wave like that. Alas, that is how it is, I suppose. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.